Alright, so I'm just watching a video. I'm trying to make this short, keep it short. I was just watching a video. It was in regards to, it's a political video, and it was talking about the Democrats, the voters, and upcoming midterms, and specific ethnic groups will be swinging to whatever direction that it was talking about. And something got me. It's just loosely related to that, but I'm just here to provoke thought, to stir up some thought, possibly even contention, because this is interesting. This is always interested me for many, many years. Is the idea of black and white people. I mean, I know where it came from. I hope everybody in my listening audience knows where it came from as well. Black and white people, it goes way back. I forget the fella's name who started separating what he calls races by their by ethnicity in order to appeal to the quote unquote white race, which eventually led to Aryanism and that guy from Germany who did what he did, and because of that, he started assuming that it's a scientific difference in everything, in biology, skull structure, all of that stuff. It kind of reminds me of that one scene from Django Unchained when Candy was examining the skull of one of his slaves and turned it on the back and said, "Hey, you see the skull?" And he was like really demeaning that former person, saying that the skull is different, and because the skull is different, this person is incapable of being intelligent or ascending to a high level of intelligence, and doing there's a whole lot of foolishness. But it goes back, if people really do research on this, it goes back to that original fellow. Again, his name escapes me, but he used science, falsely called, that's written in the scriptures, by the way, science so falsely called, in order to divide the ethnicities, and eventually became racist. And now we got all these different races, but yet white people are just white people. And black people are just called black people. Like, I'm not black. I've always been against people calling me black, because it's just stupid. It's asinine to me. I'm not black. I'm not the same color as my steering wheel. I'm not the same color as my hair, as my beard. I'm not. Stop calling me black, please. It's just ridiculous. Back in the day, also, I was watching a video a short while ago, by Truth Unedited, and he went into the history of the races, a breakdown of the ethnicities, and according to the Bible, which allows you to know, that should immediately let you know that all this is satanic. Calling people races and all the races, black race, white race, no, that's stupid. Asian race, Hispanic race, no, there's only one race, it's a human race. And then dividing people by that. In the Bible, we are only known by tribes, languages. Turn to Revelation 5 verse 9 is one of my go-to scriptures. I love to point at, and it speaks about how is that Yahuwah will save many from every tribe and every tongue and every nation, and as well as many other scriptures that don't really come to mind. They speak of tribes and nations. They don't speak of races of people. Back in the days, the Africans, there was way more than just Africans. Ethiopians, those in the northern regions, Ethiopians, Libyans, Egyptians, all of them, they were known by where they were from. They were known by races. It reminds me of like a few people in particular, like George Zimmerman, who, if people aren't familiar with, give you a quick refresher. as he was the one who got in a fight with teenage Trayvon Martin. He was a neighborhood watch volunteer. Got in a fight with Trayvon Martin. This happened in Florida. I forget, maybe like 6, maybe 7, 8 years ago. And they got in a scuffle at night as Trayvon was wearing a hoodie and such, and George Zimmerman took out his gun and shot him. And shot him dead. And with that, it was starting to come out that it became a hate crime, per se. It was supposed to be a hate crime that George Zimmerman was white and Trayvon Martin is black. And come to find out that the majority of his blood percentage is of quote-unquote Hispanic in origin, because Hispanic is not all-encompassing. So that's why I even put that in quotation marks. Hispanic does not include all South Americans, all Mexicans, all Caribbeans, and those from Central America. So Hispanic is also a stupid social construct. All of these things are ridiculous, asinine social constructs that are also unbiblical. Science, rooted on science, so falsely called. And to keep on using black and white people and Asian people and all these other people, instead of just being specific, I obviously know people cannot be specific anymore, which is damn unfortunate. I mean, go to 23andMe or Ancestry.com or something. Something I've been meaning to do for a while. Just keep putting it on the back burner. Is go to one of these, and you'll be able to. I will be able to be specific about this person is from here, that person's from there. That person, because of their nose, must be Ethiopian. That person, because of the forehead, must be Egyptian or whatever. I don't know. And talking about, so yes, people cannot be specific to this day about what tribe you're from, but just saying white, like, what are white people? I've always asked the question. Okay, you want to say this person is white? Where do white people come from? And where do white people, and where does the idea of white people end? Is a white person only from Europe? Because there are white people in Africa. I think Elon Musk from Africa. Steve Nash, Canadian or Australian, I don't know. But there are white people in Africa, white. As well as there are black people in Canada and Scandinavia. So where are black people from, and where are white people from, and where do we draw the line, and based on, like, say, George Zimmerman, and there's also the football coach who is Hispanic or whatever, and is based on percentage of a person's blood, the percentage in their blood, is that make them? It's really stupid. It's so damn stupid. It's ridiculous that. And also another thing I pointed out, and it really would cause some people to think. I've always wanted to get people to stir people to think on this. Is if there are black people and white people, how come Asians aren't known by their skin color? How come Hispanics are not known by their skin color? I mean, how come Native Americans are not known by their skin color? Their skin color is a darker shade than, or might be a more reddish tone, more brown. I mean, everybody's a shade of brown, by the way. Just to let you know that. It might be a shade of brown, red, probably a little kind of yellowish tint, whatever, tan. Only blacks and whites are known by their skin color, and we're not even completely black. I'm not black. Neither is a person white, the same color as a sheet of paper or a white car that you see on the street. Like 50% of the cars on the street are white. So in the other 40% of the cars on the street are black. You don't see that. I'm not the same color as the car, and that person's not the same color as. So again, it's rooted, it's unbiblical, and the actual idea of pushing it and continuously pushing this, black person, white person, all this, it's actually rooted in racism, which is why I don't even bother to use those terms. I don't use those terms. I try to avoid them at all costs. And I even encourage other people thinking at the same level, the same line of thinking that I try to adopt the same line of thinking that I have, like in this video, so that people can really stir it on the thought, and it's like, yeah, you know, he's actually making sense. It actually makes a lot of sense, you know. And just to stop using it. Just stop using it, because again, it's dumb. It's just so dumb. You know? Until next time.